Hey, Steve Tenorello here with Ad Machines, and this is Handcrafted Lead Generation, your video podcast to get the latest tips, strategies, advice, and proven marketing campaigns that you can implement right into your business. So today, I want to talk to you about getting into AC season. Now, you're probably still running heating service, heating repair, heating replacement opportunities right now in your market, but from what we've seen here at Ad Machines, AC season normally kicks off right around mid-February. So I like to always start my AC season on February the 14th, Valentine's Day. So, and today I'm going to just share with you some metrics that will show you how the markets have moved in the past. Last year, the start of coronavirus, we've seen some of the best numbers ever that we've posted as a company. Typically, we'll generate over 25,000 leads a month. We did well over 30,000 leads from March all the way through October this past AC season. So, and that seems to be moving in that direction this year. So, what I'd like to do is just share with you market activity the first 120 days. And what I've done here is I've plugged in here at Ad Machines. We have an entire proven database of keywords that we know convert and generate leads. And I've plugged them here into Google's forecast engine. And what Google will do is provide me with a conservative forecast going into the future. But at the same time, it'll give me historical metrics. And I don't know who said it, but history does repeat itself. And what you're looking at now is the historical search volume based on my campaigns and how many searches came across throughout the entire United States. So in February, there were 1.3 million searches just for AC-related terms. That's repair, replacement, ductless, indoor air quality, anything to do with cooling. That's how many searches took place in the United States in February last year. So that's quite substantial. Mobile represents about 750,000 searches. So you definitely need a strong mobile game going into this season. March, that increased about 20%, close to 1.6 million searches, right under a million mobile searches. April increased another 20%, right under 2 million. So we're moving in the right direction. So February, March, April, and really May is the breakout month where we see about a 70% growth in total search. We're at 3.2 million searches, 2.1 million mobile searches. And, most contractors make the mistake of really starting their marketing when it gets hot out, 80 degrees, 90 degrees. And really, you want to be there when the market really starts searching for what you do. And the good thing about starting early is it really doesn't cost you that much unless there's action taking place on your advertisements. So let's talk about what really triggers early market traffic. What's happening, around the country. Typically right around February, you start to see tax refunds come out. People are, using the tax refunds, and they're applying that to their home. As soon as it starts to hit 60, 65 degrees in your market, especially in markets south of Virginia, in March, April, you start to see the competitors that you go up against start to run competitor maintenance. They run maintenance. They're running their maintenance calls, and what that does, and typically what you start to see in the early part of the season is, especially with larger companies, they filter through guys, and they usually send their less experienced technicians to run these maintenance opportunities. And homeowners kind of sense that, and it creates doubt. So if you have a technician that is scheduled to perform maintenance, and they're recommending repairs, replacements, that raises a red flag to those homeowners, and that in itself is going to trigger search. So your competitors, technicians, can be your very best salespeople, because they're actually creating the demand in the market, telling homeowners that they need uh, either a repair or replacement, and they start to question that recommendation, especially if it's a young technician, they haven't been in the home before. There's definitely issues with trust. Especially if a homeowner, senses blood in the water. Um, this year, we're not sure of any federal rebates right now. They haven't come across. You may have state rebates, utility rebates, different kinds of incentives come across. Stimulus money coming in from COVID-19. There's money out there in different areas of the country that may trigger a purchase. The cost to borrow money right now is fairly inexpensive. Interest rates are very low. Homeowners who are actively looking to refinance their loan, taking money out of their home, putting in place a HELOC, or just getting a home improvement loan, that money is fairly cheap, and it really is right around 3 points, maybe 3.5 points. To borrow money right now. Plus, you have movers, people who move into the market, move out of the market. There's a lot of transient markets that we work in where we are able to target new movers in that area. So those are just some baseline reasons why you may have search happening earlier than what you may expect. So my advice is to get in early, get in often, get your ads set up, have them running. Buying activity has already started. Even if somebody clicks on your ad and they don't take action, it's always a good idea to have a 120-day or even a full year cookie put in place in your landing pages. And what that essentially means is you can remarket to those visitors who have already clicked on your ad, expressed an interest, and they start to see your brand follow them wherever they go across the web. So it's a good time to launch some campaigns. I'm going to talk to you about a really successful campaign that we run for our clients early on in the season, and we always pair that up with the remarketing campaign. So I want to talk to you about my free second opinion AC repair campaign. We call it the pickoff campaign, and it really goes back to your competition going out there, running their maintenance, their tune-ups. Even when you have a competitor who runs like a $19 or $29 tune-up, and really what we're looking to do is get in front of the homeowner that has been told that they need to replace their unit or they have a really extensive repair, and we're going to provide them with an opportunity to get a free second opinion, and that's where you come in. So this is the ad. Why replace when you can repair? Get a free second opinion today. Extend the life of your air conditioner. Call the Old AC Experts for a free, no obligation repair estimate. We service all brands. We have over 500 reviews. We're available now. And it goes on to say, we're local since 1970. We're NATE trained, licensed and insured. And if you look at the structure of this ad, and this is a Google ad, you can run this ad in a magazine. You can run this ad on radio, on TV, and really what the ad does is it really talks to the pain point of someone who feels like they're getting hosed. So, you go in there, you're the hero, offering the free second opinion. It gets you in the home, and maybe it's a legitimate replacement, and now you're in the running for that opportunity by positioning this. You have nothing to lose by running this ad. And it's not one of those campaigns where you're going to get clicked on and your Google bill is going to run up. It's a pretty conservative campaign. There's a certain target that we like to run it to. There's a certain list of keywords that I like to run this ad to that really get you a nice qualified lead and opportunity. So this is the early season AC repair versus replacement ad. And you'll notice too in my ad copy, I'm creating urgency. Get a free second opinion today. I'm the local choice. I have a local phone line here. I'm building trust with my reviews. I'm talking about my differentiating values as a brand. Since I'm the old AC expert. Who else is saying that in your market? And the goal is to really position yourself in a different light. And also, when you run ads like this, you don't necessarily have to be in the first position to get an opportunity. You can be in the second or third position and get a really good result. At the same time, I'm offering a promise. I have a no breakdown warranty here. And what that does is it sparks a conversation. What does that, the homeowner starts to think, what does that mean? What is a no breakdown warranty? We're positioning the reviews, and really just reversing any kind of risk. It's a free, no obligation repair estimate. They also see the name of their brand condenser here on the ad as well, so it really talks to them. So there's a lot of moving parts that go into this ad, and at the same time, when you get an ad like this, you want to send them to a landing page that lines up and has the same message. So free second opinion, get a free in-home repair estimate today. And everything about this page has all of the copy that we need to formulate the argument. Why replace when you can repair? Call us because we're experienced. So there you have it. That's the free second opinion campaign. And if you decide you're going to run something like this, you always want to keep in mind early on in the season, it's shoulder season. So anytime that phone rings, you're going to jump at that opportunity. You want to eliminate any objections, any barriers to entry. Losing the opportunity to a diagnostic fee. Well, you don't want to confuse this offer. We do offer a free in-home estimate, but it's $69 and we'll waive that if we do the repair. Don't confuse it. Just run the call. If somebody's calling you now, just understand that they've had somebody out there, or they're in buying mode early on in the season, and just run the call. It's really a numbers game early in the season. The last thing you want to do is have, there's a lot of clients I work with where their CSRs have been employees for a very long period of time. And the CSRs start asking technical questions. And I listen to a lot of these calls. They'll ask questions about the fan, the condenser. They're using technical questions. They're mentioning technical parts on the call. And the worst thing you can do is have a CSR try to diagnose what's broken about the unit on the first call. So, you want to train your CSRs to just book the call. Any technical training should be just left to your technicians. So don't try to overqualify the opportunities. Just, what's wrong? What's your address? We'll send somebody out today. And that's really the bottom line for your CSR. Don't get them to try to, ask any more technical questions. You definitely want to have a low interest finance option in place. Not everybody is going to understand what a HELOC is or how to get a home improvement loan. And some states, like the state I'm in, Massachusetts, there's a 0% that's called the Mass Save loan, and it's a 0% loan. So you want to look at your finance options, especially if you offer a promotion like a 0% finance or 12 months same as cash. You're paying a back end percentage on that deal. So look for third-party loan providers to help facilitate a deal. I have some clients that work with a bank where they're able to finance repairs under $2,500, short-term loans. So look at your different financing options and have them in place before the start of the season. Also, you want somebody in the business other than the technician and the CSR, especially if a technician goes out on site and you're not able to convert that lead into an opportunity. Have a manager call every single opportunity and implement a follow-up system. Easier said than done, I know, especially as you get into the mix of things, but if you implement that follow-up system now, it's going to become second nature come the busy season. So the manager calls and follows up on every single opportunity. And a follow-up system could be maybe a 2 to 3 part email sequence that you send out in your email software, where the homeowner is thanked for the opportunity. You send them an email about your business and why you founded it, and you have all these different marketing materials that hit the homeowner in the first 7 days of calling your company. One of the biggest things that we're looking to do here with this campaign is to convert repair calls into replacements, and we want to build some sort of urgency when we get out there. So you definitely want to have your replacement offer already in place. So what is that? What does that look like? And that really comes into another handcrafted lead generation episode. I'm going to create one here that talks about the early season AC offers, but we'll run a trade-in allowance campaign. You see this pretty frequently right around President's Day with a lot of the auto dealers in your market. They'll promote a trade-in allowance. So maybe you have $1,000 trade-in allowance. Now accepting pre-orders, especially in times of COVID-19, especially if you're a bigger shop, you have some buying power. You may be in a position where you can buy out equipment and put it in your warehouse, and that may be a competitive advantage. We can get to this installation a lot sooner than the other guys. So you want to figure out how you're going to prepare for any demands or equipment shortages in your market. So that's something to work into your marketing program. You certainly don't want to lead in with that, but now accepting pre-orders, equipment may take 4 to 6 weeks. So that creates some natural urgency in your sales positioning. Enhance your warranty, make your warranty much better. Build in a lifetime maintenance, add that into the cost of doing business with you. So all of these are a little bit different than your standard, say, $500, call us today. I mean, you want to be different and unique in the marketplace. And when you see something like this as a homeowner, it kind of sticks out and says, hey, let me give these guys a call and figure out what this trade-in allowance is all about. Or, oh, they're doing a lifetime warranty. It includes a lifetime of maintenance. And they'll question the other guy, are you doing that? So it gets your name in the game, and it really gives you a different pathway to the sale. So you want to start thinking about your AC replacement offers early in the season. So that's all I have. This is handcrafted lead generation. Tell me your thoughts about this episode, steve@admachines.com. Always want to hear from people who are watching. Any questions, comments, send them all to me. So looking forward to the next episode. Thank you for your time, and happy selling.